I just want you to watch this video. Now, people are rejoicing over the removal of former DSS director, Bichi. When you look at this video, watch this video very well. The DSS director that was removed is Yusuf Magaji Bichi. And what comes to your mind when people are rejoicing over the removal of a person? It is in two ways. Maybe the person has been stepping on toes, or the person was a bad person. We know that our civil service is riddled with all sorts of corruption. When you go to the civil service, that is the foundation of corruption in Nigeria. So these people rejoicing, don't be so happy that they are rejoicing over a wicked man. It may be that he did not give anybody a breathing space to carry out all sorts of illegalities. But on a second look, you see that looking at how DSS has carried out the activities over the past years under this man, you know that the rights of the Nigerian people have been infringed. These people are not only rejoicing, Nigerians are rejoicing over the removal of so-called Yusuf Magaji Bichi. We know about his son, how the son and the family members have taken federal government properties as their own properties, intimidating people, living all sorts of lifestyle, and taking advantage of the people they are supposed to serve. The same Yusuf Magaji Bichi that people are rejoicing over his removal. We know how DSS has violated international rules. DSS has violated the rights of the people. We know all the atrocities of the DSS. DSS became a tool of any tyrant leadership. If the Buhari administration does not like you, they send the DSS after you. The DSS has access to go to any length and breadth of Nigeria to arrest somebody without trial or anything. DSS are the ones keeping Nnamdi Kanu in prison. This same DSS, this same man that headed the DSS, incarcerated Nnamdi Kanu without any form of trial. Disobey court orders, violate court orders, rubbish the judiciary, rubbish the judge, rubbish everybody. This same DSS under this man. Why won't the people rejoice? Like we say, all these people you see at the corridors of power, they have no electoral value. They have they have nothing with the people they are serving. They have nothing. Even the president himself, he knows that in a free and fair contest, the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a free and fair contest which we are yet to experience in Nigeria, he does not have anything close to presidency. Not even the Buhari. These APC leaders don't have electoral value amongst the people. Most of these guys that are appointed by the government are anti-people. Anti-people being appointed will not bring development to the country. Like some of the appointments that the president is making, it will not bring development because they are anti-people. See how people are rejoicing. His workers, they know him very well. They are rejoicing over his removal. This is a this is something, a celebration across board. Because if I suspect that he is somebody that have really stopped corruption in that system, they will not rejoice like this. Some people are saying, thank you, Jesus. Some people all over the office, they had to post it online. They had to post it online to show how high-handed this man may have been as Director General of the DSS. That is how all the enemies of the Nigerian people will be disgraced. Now, we have been telling the president about his appointment of special media, his aides. No listening here. Nobody listens to you. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? You have nothing to say. These guys keep on abusing the seat of the presidency, and the president does not say anything. These people don't have electoral value. They don't have the support of the people. That is why the country will not move forward. No matter how you appoint whoever you appoint, for the fact that the people are rejecting them, the country will not move forward. No matter your policies, the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been rejected by the people. The people he's appointing, most of them are being rejected by the people. Yet they still keep these people in power, and these people abuse power. Look at the sort of convoys they use, despite the fact that Nigeria is using almost 90% of its earnings to pay debt. Imagine you're earning 100,000 and you're using 90,000 to offset your debt, leaving 100,000 for your 10,000 for your upkeep. Yet without 10,000, you are living you are living large. This is the government and their appointment. Nigerians know who they want. They know the people that are serving them. They know the people that is for the Nigerian people. You cannot be a good person and be hated by Nigerians. Peter Obi was loved by Nigerians. It is the APC and their goons that had to rent or set up people to plant hate. That's why some people, their own job is to make sure people hate Peter Obi. Their own job is to play on the mind. They know that most Nigerians are dullards. They can deceive Nigerians because they have been in power for so long to know how the policies of the government work. It's just to make sure that Nigerians are being distracted, play on the mindsets of Nigerians to plant hate so that they can be in power. If you are not loved, you are not loved. You cannot fake it. You cannot fake it. Look at the killings. Look at this disappearance. Look at what happened to people and the frustration. When the DSS start frustrating you, you now know that there is no law in the country. DSS behaving as if they are above the law. And the body language of the person in the helm of affairs will support them. Now we hear that the replacement for the DSS man is somebody else, and there are sentiments towards that appointment. It's going to be a Yoruba man from Kwara State. Yes, Adiola Oluwatosin replaces Bichi as the new director of the DSS, while Mohammed replaces Abubakar, the new director of the NIA, that is Nigerian Intelligence Agency. So Mohammed from Kwara State is a Nupe man, is representing his NIA, yes, and also Adiola Oluwatosin Ajayi is going to replace Bichi. So will Adiola follow in the footsteps of Bichi as Tinubu followed in the footsteps of Buhari? Probably they are serving different interests. I don't know. They are serving different interests. They know why they are serving different interests. You see, politicians, they use people that will suit their interest. And like I said, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is preparing assiduously, very well for the next election. Everybody needs to be in place. You need to assure him as his brother that you are going to secure his presidency 2027. You are going to secure it. If he will put you in that position, you must swear an oath and assure him you are going to secure. That's why you see most Southwesterners are being positioned in places of power, and people are not saying anything. They are only grumbling. And I love Tinubu for one thing. He does not send the North. He does not send anybody. Southeasterners, they are not interested. They have nothing to gain in this current structure. That's why they are calling for a separate state that is going to address their own issue, regionalism. They are fighting hard to make sure that they get out of this Nigeria. So it is the North and the South that are sharing the national cake. And do me a do you, God no go verse. Buhari got there, did his own. Tinubu has entered there to do his own. So we have an Adiola Oluwatosin as the new Director General of the DSS. Those that want to get angry, go and form your political party and wait for 2027 to remove Tinubu from power, which is next to impossibility. I saw Atiku and his boys, they were all moving together, going for a wedding, using style to do meeting and making sure that they will form the alliance to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But it is not possible for you to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because the game is the game. You people supported the game. You created the game. You started the structure. You must finish that structure. One positive thing about this thing Tinubu is doing, because the North is very angry with the appointments that Tinubu is making. Yoruba people are taking over the key appointments in the country, and the North is angry. All of a sudden, NIA resigns. Now it is Bichi that resigns. Nobody ever believed that Bichi will ever resign. Nobody ever believed that he will resign. Nobody. Osibajo removed him. Buhari came back to put him. Now Tinubu the Jagaban is showing the North. He's mostly not telling the North that you do nothing, you can do nothing. I'm going to put my person, whoever I want to put there, nothing. I'm the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If you want to continue your insecurity in North, you can continue, kill yourself. It doesn't matter, does not concern anybody. For the fact that I'm the president, I'm the president. That's what's happening. Many people in Abuja, you big boys in Abuja, will be happy that this man has been removed. His high-handedness, his disrespect for the rule of law, he does not regard the sanctity of the lives of Nigerian people. Does not regard the sanctity of their lives. People are being killed, disappeared, everything. Covert operations, you go in the night and do just like EFCC. Doing all sort of things. Tinubu came, the guy was removed, the EFCC guy was removed. This pastor is there now. The same thing is happening. But I'm not going to be surprised if Adeola Oluwatosin does the same thing Bichi is doing, just to suit the demands of his Oga that appointed him. Look at what the Inspector General of Police said, that Tinubu changed his life. So that means his appointment is in alliance with Tinubu, not with the people. So he's going to listen to more to what Tinubu wants to say, because the people have rejected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He does not represent the interest of the people. He represents the interest of the APC members, not Nigerians. As we speak, I said it before, if you want to get the fact, go on the streets. It's not online. Some people just come here and comment and start saying all sort of things. Don't come online and start saying it. Go on the street and ask your questions. They will tell you the real truth. That is why the next elections, everybody is gearing up. Everybody is preparing on how they are going to rig the elections, looking at the voter register, looking at who and who may vote for another party, looking at how they are going to muscle, how they are going to fund the flashpoints, the weak point, their strong points, places they believe they will win, they will leave it, places they believe that they might not win, they will find how to muzzle those. They know that they have no electoral value, the people have rejected them. I'm not saying because of sentiment or whatever. Go on the street and verify for yourself. Those that supported President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they will not support OBO. They will not vote an OB, because it is all about the issue with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They will not support, but they rather not come out to vote. They have decided that they will not vote. When you call the name Emilio Kon in Lagos, in some areas, the kind of backlash you will get, you will not like it. So I'm trying to prove it to you. You can go on the streets and do your survey. So these politicians have no electoral value. Now, people will be fixed in different positions of power so as to do the bidding of the man at the center. That is what appointments are meant for. Alliances, approvals are meant for. It is for the interest of the person at the center. Forget about that. These people are just rejoicing that they removed Bichi. No, there's a new sheriff in town that he's going to serve his interest. Bichi might have done a lot of worse things to them. Most of the people you see rejoicing, look at the tribal, they are Southerners. Because these guys, the North really destroyed Nigeria. When you go to the EFC office, they'll be speaking Hausa. You think that this is an Hausa republic or a Northern republic. A federal parastatal, you see that they speak a different language, which is supposed to be a language, English, that everybody needs to get across. They'll be speaking. You think malams everywhere. When it comes to education, they are the back. How do they get appointments? It's because of they bastardize and they destroy the fabric that has brought Nigeria together. The institutions, they are destroying the institutions. The North and the Southwest are the ones that are destroying the institutions. That's why if they are in power and they are permeating every agencies and societies, they will never bring development to Nigeria. Everything they will do is just abracadabra. Voodoo economics. Somebody would say it's voodoo economics. Voodoo development. The more you look, the less you see. So all these appointments, don't rejoice because still the same thing that happened in Bichi will happen to you, but under a different interest, which is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, DSS will take directives of who is going to arrest, can arrest anybody, because the violations of human rights under this regime is getting more pronounced every day. And somebody may want to say that Buhari was a bit, they were even comparing Tinubu to Abacha. Abacha was not so high-handed as this. So DSS appointed by Tinubu, you know what it means. Taking over all sectors, taking over the security architecture, taking over everything. Anybody that says or does anyhow will be picked from anywhere. So he's trying to extend his political sagacity, his tentacles, deepen his connections from the north, south, east, and west, so as to remain in power for 8 years. I told you before, you cannot remove Tinubu from power with the kind of people we have as Nigerians. You politicians that are coming together are doing alignment. You are doing alignment for your own, on your own. You know it's a, you have not really fought for the people. Tinubu understands the game. He understands who can be bought and who cannot be bought. But let's watch. Since you created that structure of criminality, let it linger and everybody go collect. Under Tinubu regime, new DSS appointed by him from the Southwest, a Yoruba man. Everybody go collect the Yoruba way, no matter what. Now, the rejoicing, after the rejoicing, everybody go still collect. I told some people that Tinubu was going to win the election. They saw me, who is this small boy? What do you know? He won. I told them that they are going to suffer, they are going to be taxed. It is their tax that Tinubu will use to run the government. The mineral resources we are having, they will embezzle it. I told them Tinubu and his goons will embezzle the mineral resources and tax us to run the government. Is it not happening? I told them that he has not come there to achieve anything. He has come there to spend 8 years and extend his influence. These men have money. What do they need money for? What do they need? What do they need money for? What do they need? That they are acquiring all sorts, yachts and everything. What do they need? What do they need? What do they need? And you think they are here for you? Yes, kudos to the new person that's appointed. A good time to do the bidding of your master. Democracy is dead and is dead. We are calling for a Nigeria that will benefit the people, a people-oriented Nigeria. That's why regionalism, restructuring, and also balkanization is what we are calling out for. That will solve these problems.